Yoga for healing. What's up, warriors? What's up? Yeah, I got my robe on. Because I have the window open. Because I like the cool breeze, but it's a little chilly. But I like it like that. A little bit. But what I wanted to share that had me just cracking up goes with what we've been talking about in these messages. I want you guys to just take a gander at this real quick. Okay, one second. Let me go back. She said, I came here to preach the word of God, but I got to tell the truth first. See, statements like that, I don't let slide. Because what do you mean? You gonna tell us some truth first. So what you telling us after? That's what I peep. The outfit is just a distraction. Because I say the same thing about them readers that be having boobs and crap out, but people want to say something about the words that are used. As long as the words aren't crisscrossing, it ain't no yeah, no. It's a fucking no. If you still out here talking about yeah, no, you are not correcting yourself. Because that's two sides. Which side are you on? Because when I give somebody an answer, it's not a yeah, no. It's one or the other. So beware of them slithering halfway talking out of the sides of both necks. Or both sides of the neck. Oh my goodness. I crack myself up. But let's get into it. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to start with the tarot and pull a few and see what the story may be. See what's going on in the ethers. Other than that line of demarcation from one side of the other side is getting deeper and wider. Is what I'm seeing. People out here running around with their heads cut off, talking about, hey, we gonna kill you if you don't do what we say. And we like, do it then. They thought we were gonna ran away. Like, I was gonna ran. I ran what? I ran where? Oh my gosh, that's a little inside humor. Some may have gotten it and others did not. That's okay. Let's go into the read and see what it is more that we need to know and be aware of. It's a chill day. It's a little, been off and on little rain showers. Page of Pentacles, sideways. Someone that's not really being mature about their finances. Maybe not secure in their finances. Someone that's blocked for sure. Page of Pentacles. Could be a child or someone that's just immature. A younger person. In the reverse, Seven of Wands. There's no fight. There's no conflict. With a King of Wands energy possibly. What is this? No conflict with this King of, or Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Oh, wow. The Moon. There's no illusions. Therefore, there's no fight. there's no dog in the fight. When there's no opponent trying to conflict and keep battling. When they just move on and find their complete fulfillment. I'm going to look in the book for this Knight of Pentacles also in case there's something else with this, because the decks do have a little bit different sometimes. Let's get more clarification on this Knight of Pentacles before we go forward. Oh, why do I keep calling it a knight? I'm glad I looked it up. It's a page. That's why I needed to take a closer look. It's a page of pentacles. Someone that doesn't have any potential. They're not discovering anything. They have no new opportunities coming in. The page of pentacles. Someone that's been drawing illusions. Someone that's arrogant, that's really frustrated right now because they're stuck. They may be the one stuck in an illusion. Not able to put up a fight. A fight for something that was wish fulfillment for them. One more card in this row. They're not creating. They have not been the author of their story. They have not accepted the guidance, the signs and synchronicities. They weren't seeing the bigger picture. Why do they want to put a fight up for this 10 of Cups? They can't find balance. They have no fight in this. They've been trapped themselves in the 8 of Swords. They've wrapped themselves in abundance of webs, sticky. Give me a card on this Page of Pentacles that's not balanced and is not able to put up a fight. Knight of Swords energy. What about this Knight of Swords? They may be under judgment with this page. Yeah, they're both stuck. They're not cooperating with each other anymore, and they're under judgment, both of them. They're both in need of energy, of support, of creative ideas, of someone to pour into them. Give me a card on this, another card on this Page of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. They're trying to hold on to what they have. Excuse me. With this lover that they're stuck with, that is no longer with the group. They're not able to put up a fight because they have no balance. They're holding on to what little energy that they have. Whatever little resources they have. These two lovers. Page of Pentacles and a Knight of Swords. Give me a card on this Knight of Swords. Yeah. This Knight of Swords. Fords. Maybe they drive a Ford. This Knight of Swords wants to move forward. And they feel like they'll get justice. But I don't think so. Even if they part at this point, they have no connection. They have lost the connection with their lineage because of this leap of faith that they took, that they can't fight against, and they have no balance to get their wish fulfillment. Give me a card on this balance. 2 of Pentacles. They're trapped, and they're meeting endings, finalities. someone that may have come forward, this Page of Wands energy. That may be the third person in this group. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, no, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and Page of Wands energies. What about this Ten of Cups? They're not walking in their truth. They're not living in the truth. They've been in an illusion, and now they're meeting their match, or they've met their match, because they're about to meet their maker. They're about to reap what they've sown. Justice is here for all of them. They cannot move away from this. They may have moved away from the group, but they're still stuck with the karma, the debt. It's still attached to them. There is no fight to put in. They have no leg to stand on. They're trapped, meeting their fate, meeting endings. That of finality, or that of endings for new beginnings, of taking a new path, gaining a new perspective, because right now they're in illusions. They're on their bellies, looking like reptilian. They can't get away. Judgment is here for those that are NPC, codependent, pre-programmed, and cannot change, but stuck in their own self-illusions, or ones that they've drawn, trying to work as a team, all being stuck. They can't get out of this, and they can't get away with the lies, the deceit. Deadline. They run out of time. The ancestors say, we can't wait any longer. There's no time for waiting, procrastination, being stuck. It does not make it feel better or make it right, because you're in a group. Give me a card on this Justice. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in a South Node. What do we need to know about these energies in this group? They're communicating with each other, awaiting messages from each other and what's going on. They're all in their emotions, trying to figure out a plan, I guess. Or they want to be in communication with you. They want to approach you. Water sign in the upright. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may have been dealing with someone with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's in the the South Node. What about this communication? This communication is going to be blocked because it's all about them wanting to work it out, negotiating for them to beg. And there's none of that. Judgment's here. We should be given gratitude and appreciation that we listened and we got on the path. We were not stagnated. We did not wait. We're living in our truth. They're meeting their fate just as we are. We went through our deaths and transformations. We took the steps. We didn't allow ourselves to become self-sabotage and self-imprisoned, off balance. They're trapped in their emotions over a twin flame, something that they've been dreaming about. This person may astroplane, and you may have seen them in your dreams. They're not going to be able to do that anymore. They're not living in their truth. They're not having their wish fulfillment. And if they are pretending to be living as happy as can be, that's a lie. These two or three, however, they're trying not to deal with legal matters that's coming about or came about in the fall. Something they did. Something that they could not control their urges of doing. Something they hungered for that brought them pleasure. What is this justice they want to block? But they're in spiritual jail. They're unsatisfied because it's not working out for them. They did all of this for lineage, for family. But what they did was ruin it, not build it. Because they were in their emotions. This is someone that was supposed to be family, a twin flame. But this was someone that wanted to stay in the south node while you were in the north node. These terms brought an ending to this communication between the two of you, twin flames, and left both of you in emotions, both unsatisfied, but one had another intent about this family. What was the intent of this communication? In reverse, it fell. This is not a divine masculine. This divine masculine did not rise to the occasion in this union. They want a reconciliation. They want to come back around, a second chance to rebuild. But they're trying to get away with deceit and lies, and that just won't work. So that commitment is blocked. You're guarded, and that is judgment. And that is the final answer on those that are not healed, wanting to return. Again, the ancestors are coming through with the message of, you come through, you gonna get broken down with the get down. With no hesitation. We'll leave this right here. There's still a group of energies that are in the wrong facing path, going downward. This may be a last chance, a hop, skippity jump, if you haven't completely ruined yourselves and your bloodline, but this is in reverse, saying the ancestors are saying you're cut off. All for trying to steal another's in a destiny swap that failed drastically.